Mars, Shagul Same, Meti Devajit and Krishna Turu. For Punjab FC, Vishwajit Yadav, Thongram Singh, Satnam Singh, Karishwaram, Aniket Yadav, the skipper, Samir Vishal Yadav, Vikash, Usham Singh, Lohar Ashish, and Zoran Dintra. For those starting out on the bench, Gurung Sayomba, Suraj Murmu, Tuki, MD Salik Saba, Masood, and Addison. They've been scoring goals left, right, and centre. All in readiness. It's going to be a cracking contest between these two top sides who have battled it all right throughout the campaign. It's all or nothing now. It's a battle for glory. Jamshedpur FC in their customary red and Punjab FC in their blue. That front three of Jamshedpur hold the utmost key. All eyes on this man, Bhagwa Sundarji. And off we go with the referee's whistle. Jamshedpur going from right to left on your screens. Here's Punjab straight away trying to make those early inroads. And drives in a tackle. Shomik Das in the back line. It's a very solid back line for Jamshedpur. Shomik Das, Ayang Sana, Ryan C and Satyajit Das. They've put in some match-winning performances right throughout. The semi-final against the AIFF FIFA Talent Academy was a one-sided affair, but this is Punjab FC getting pretty strong inside. Squares it up! That could have so nearly gone inside. Rishikanta Singh taking all upon himself. And that could have gone anywhere. And had the opportunity to open his body. Was right in front of the target there. And that has come off a red shirt rather. There's going to be a corner. First of the first half. Some early pressure from Punjab. In swinger, header goes just wide. That would have been a perfect start for Punjab FC. That was floating in from the set piece. Target was the back post. Zoram Dintara, the man. It's Punjab. Nothing says the ref. Can they try and bring it forward? Is outnumbered. Here's Punjab once again and pushes it forward. And a strong clearance. Managed to get a free kick out of it. It's showing those aggressive signs here. Courage showed him. Scored as many as 40 goals in the group stages. Punjab finished right on top of the table. And floats it in. A header. And straight through to Ripabrata Sarkar. Goes early. And that is something you're going to see right throughout. Lalsanzwala, Sachin and Hirangamba will be the main targets. You have to try and play those long balls, targeting those front three. They've been in sublime form right throughout. Vishwajit goes airborne. Does well to keep it. He's got an option in front of the goal. Decides to go all the way through. Oh! A very timely deflection. They all go up in arms for a corner. The ref looks like has given us a goal kick. And again, that drive. Ashish Lohar this time. It's a save from the goalkeeper. Looked like it has come off Ripabrata Sarkar from the naked eye. And a quick change. There's going to be another corner. And that's the Punjab dugout. Aniket keeps it short towards the edge of the box. This is going to be a feisty stuff. Again, the ball with Punjab is Aniket. Outnumbered, 2v1 in that corner, does brilliantly to get it away, drives it inside the box, and a sliding tackle to get the ball away, concedes a corner. And all the action on just one side of the pitch in the first 4 minutes. Aniket retake this one. He floats it in. And puts it well over. They've been involved in some goals galore games in the final round. And defeated Goa by 6 goals to 0. And then against Sudeva Delhi FC, managed to put 5 past them. Were involved in a 9-goal thriller. Punjab lost the game 5-4 to AIFF FIFA Talent Academy. And again, the quarterfinal was pretty much a one-sided affair, winning the game 6-2 against Bengal Football Academy. Vishal Yadav with a brace, Samir getting a well-deserved hat-trick. The semi-final was a closely fought contest against FC Madras. But all the hard work has to be put behind, and the focus has to be on these 90 minutes here. 90 minutes to glory. Here's Vishwajit. He's got an option, making that run for the forward. Here's Zoram. Goes back towards Vishwajit. And trying to pick out Ashish Lohar. Here's Ashish. Made a brilliant run. And at the moment, Jamshedpur FC are struggling to get the ball off Punjab FC's feet. Here's Aniket with a long ball, floats it forward. The flag goes up. Does brilliantly to control it and then pulls the trigger. But the flag had gone up the moment the ball had arrived towards Vikas Kisku. Let's go, Palmunda. Here comes Jamshedpur and squares it up. The anticipation would have been for the arrival of Sachin from the other side. Satyajit Toss was making that run. Find himself in some space here. FC Punjab takes it down. Vikash spreads it towards the left. He's got a couple of options waiting inside the box. Takes the shot on target. Goes wide towards the far post. And at the moment, we're having some free joy in the final third. FC Punjab. It's all about the finishing touch that has been lacking in the first 10 minutes. And nicks the ball away in the final third. Here comes a strike. Oh my word! Looks like it was Aniket Yadav. For some space, takes the first touch. That wasn't far away by any stretch of imagination. This is some pressure they are mounting on Jamshedpur. Babarka. And again, wins the ball back. Here comes Punjab. Once more, plays in early. A slice for it. Here's Latsangwala trying to bring it forward. And again, a body check from behind. Get themselves a free kick here. JAMSHEDPUR. Latsangwala been absolutely marvellous. Scored a brace in the quarter-final. By virtue of those 2 goals, they find themselves at this stage of the competition. Oh, spilled it over. He's done well to recover from it. A swift movement. Brilliant free from Karishoram. There's Usham Singh. Plays it back. Fortuitously, it falls for a red shirt. Hirangamba. And again, that final ball. That is something you don't associate with Jamshedpur FC. Here's Punjab on the other side of the pitch. Pretty swift in their response. Takes a touch. Makes some adjustments. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. Here's Jamshedpur. Got 4 in the back. And pushes it forward. That's something Latsangwala would do. Will try and drop in deep. Try and be that link. And again, pretty swift movement from Punjab. Managed to get the possession back. Tries to thread one through. Couldn't quite pierce that gap. Challenge from behind. Jamshedpur. Gopal finds Latsangwala. Gopal gets it back. He's got a runner in front of him. Lays it forward. And was flagged offside by Sana. And that would have been pretty tight. Inside the 13 minutes, deadlock yet to be broken. Punjab has come close on a couple of occasions. Lacked the finishing quality. And that's Kazad Ambar Pardiwala, the head coach of the Jamshedpur FC side. And this is the farthest they have come in this competition. Jamshedpur FC couldn't quite get past the playoffs or the group stage in the last couple of seasons. And on the flip side, Punjab have been the quarter-finalist in the last 2 campaigns. Has done brilliantly to keep the ball in. Rishikanta Singh one-on-one with the full back. Has got support arriving now. And gets it out of that clutter. Makes the space, takes the shot. Vishal Yadav. Love to go all the way through this time, Punjab FC. Under the chaperonage of Ramesh Gangaram Besta, the side has looked There was a pressure from behind. And again, outnumbered in that corner. So the first quarter, no real threat coming in from JAMSHEDPUR so far. On the flip side, Punjab getting a couple of shots on target. Came pretty close to scoring twice in the first 5-6 minutes. Again, a long ball forward. That channel has been really busy. All the attacks have come from the flanks so far. There's been an odd shot taken, which has been pretty direct movement right through the center. Here's Ronaldo Singh. And spreads it towards the right, gets dispossessed. Here's Vikash. Again, drives forward. Rashikanta has made himself available in the center. There's Lang Sungzwala performing his defensive duties quite well. And there you have some strong words coming in from the touchline. If you play blind balls, it's not going to work, says Kezad. Here's Gopal. Finds Wala. Back with Gopal. Gentle dab towards the back. Almost gets it away. Rishikanta does brilliantly. Here's Rishikanta Singh. Looks for options. Rishikanta Singh. The strikes and a brilliant save from Ripabrata. It was all about decision making in the end. Decides to go all by himself and could have done slightly better on that occasion. There's Gopal. Had everything in place. It was the man right in front was definitely on. Tried for a chip over the keeper. Brilliant work from Ripabrata Sarkar. There's Punjab. Nusham Singh. It's all about Punjab in the first 17 minutes. Here they come once again. This time much swifter. Still open for Punjab and a brilliant save from Ripabrata Sarkar. That's a second save in as many minutes from the goalkeeper. That was firmly struck and was going in for all money. It takes a touch. Ashish Lohar had some free ride from the left channel. There you have a look at him. To the near post. A strong right hand. Naniket Yadav floats it. Takes a looping header. Decides to go for an overhead kick this time. Oh my word. Was he onside is a big question. Rikash Kisku. It was a bit wobbly. He came off his lines to try and get that clearance. I'll tell you what, they could have been so easily 2 or 3 goals down in the first 18 minutes. And have stayed in the contest courtesy this man in between the sticks. If I've got the wording right, there is a swap in the positions in the full backs because that left flank was exposed quite a little bit in the first 15-16 minutes or so. As Ashish Lohar has had a couple of free rides making that run up the pitch. Satnam Singh. pushes one forward, and this time Vikash has been flagged offside. They've enjoyed lion's share of possession. Punjab FC. There's nothing much Jamshedpur FC have done so far in the first 19-20 minutes here. It's following the same sort of a template they played against in the quarter-final against the Northeast United FC. Hardly had any chances in the first half, conceded a goal at the 35-minute mark and then came back to win the game from there on. The strategy has been quite clear from Punjab. They know their target men. And this is much better. Agya Sana. Again, that ball to release the front three.
Communicate with him, talk to him. When someone has the ball, okay, just talk. It will be better for us.
And there you have it.
You're losing balls because of this.
Communication is absolute key. And at the moment, Jamshedpur in real need of it. And that is something that was being said at the touchline. Try and get the communication. Let your colleagues know that there's a man behind, or if there's a challenge being thrown. It's a very good side, Jamshedpur FC. Punjab look much more clinical in terms of how they have moved the ball around. Road to finals for Jamshedpur FC. Was slotted in Group K. Played 10. Won 8 games, lost 2. Scored 37 goals and conceded 12. Finished second to the AIFF FIFA Talent Academy. The other semi-finalists perhaps they defeated 5-0. Just because they finished second, they had to play an extra round, the playoff round, wherein they had Mumbai City FC and Football for Change Academy. And won the game quite comfortably against Mumbai City FC and drawn against Football for Change. Final round finished second to Muthoor FA. 1-1, drawn 1 and lost a game. And then the quarter-final game against Northeast United, conceded in the first half, came back to win from there on. Lal Sangzwala scoring a brace in the second half to see his team home. A free kick, meanwhile, for Punjab FC. A bit of a body check coming in from Gopal Munda just outside the box. The kind of quality these boys have, that is going to be utterly dangerous from Jamshedpur FC's perspective. Who's it going to be is the question. Is Vishal Yadav, Karish Soram, they're all lining up. Is he going to go for the target, or is he going to try and hang one in the air? Aniket Yadav advances. Karish strikes. And the goalkeeper pretty strong once again. Karish Soram still has it. Goes down on the ground. The last touch coming off the blue shirt.
Guys, come on, be ready quick.
Struck firm and low. And has been put to scale a lot many times than he would have anticipated in the first half. Rita Brata Sarkar. Well, thanks to him, they are still in the game. Goes airborne. Shaw Mikdas. Ryan C. And again, not being decisive enough in the final third. Haven't seen enough coming from Irangba. Zwala has that tendency to drop in a bit deep to try and create something. Here's Zwala, again dispossessed, outnumbered. Has hardly had anything to do in between the sticks. Vishwajit Yadav hasn't been any shot that has been taken towards the goalkeeper. Yes, Punjab once again and trying to up the ante. Has managed to keep it in and hurled away by Satyajit Das. Has had a fantastic last couple of games, Satyajit. Here's Vishal. Picks it up, pushes it behind towards Zoramdin. Long ball pushed forward. Here's Vishal against Agyasana. Doubling up on the numbers. Here's Aniket Yadav now picks it up. Gets a cross in. Another opportunity. Oh my word! How has that missed the target? Usham Singh. He had the second bite at the cherry. Couldn't quite get the clearance right. The header rather. It's Vishal Yadav. Looks like it might have come off Satyajit Das. Yes, there's the clearance. Brilliant defensive work there from him. It's going to be another corner. I'll tell you what, Jamshedpur FC have been really lucky so far in the first 27 minutes. Could have been 1 or 2 or 3. Another corner. Karish Soram. Going to be another in swinger. Back is the back post. That has gone in. That's the breakthrough they were looking for. They've been knocking on the door right from the get-go, and when the moment arrived, that one was floated in. Goes straight into the back post. And Punjab FC have finally managed to get something, have managed to break the deadlock here. Well.
And the goal for Punjab FC, and jersey number is 5.
Karish Soram, goal scorer.
Goal by Karish Soram. And this is the first goal by Punjab FC. Jersey number 5.
There you have the ground commentator. Curtis Soram, the goal scorer. A quick drinks break. That has come just at the right time for JAMSHEDPUR. A few fans on Wednesday afternoon enjoying the beautiful game. It's a beautiful stadium in the beautiful state of Assam in Guwahati, Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium. And seen it all right throughout the season. Apologies for the inconvenience. Been some technical difficulties with the link that has been sorted. It's been fixed and hopefully it's going to stay the way it is. Ashish Lohar has got an overlapping run coming in. Here comes Punjab once again. Vishal unleashes the shot on target. JAMSHEDPUR facing a swift response coming in from them. Here's Zwala. Strong from deep corner again. Punjab takes it all the way. Here they come, marching forward once again. Takes a touch. Gets it. Oh, there has been number 2 for Punjab. They have doubled up the lead here. Take that for some counter-attacking football. Ashish Lohar, the man. Gets himself on the score sheet. That is some breathtaking piece of football. Jamshedpur FC's defense has been taken to absolute cleaners. And again, that left flank has been left widely exposed.
Goal for the team Punjab FC. Jersey number 16, Ashish Lohar.
And couldn't quite get that clearance. Desperate to get it away.
Jamshedpur FC 0, Punjab FC 2.
Jamshedpur have been left with a daunting task from here on. Gopal Munda. The ref has been called into action. Pretty sure will be spoken to. Vishal Yadav. We've still got about 9 minutes left in the first half, plus the regulation time. And we have to see a good attacking move coming in from the boys in red. And again, Rishikanta Singh wins the ball, given away rather cheaply by the Jamshedpur. There's Vishal. Floats it forward towards the far left. It's a good take. Shifts it inside. Here's Punjab again, squares it up. Number 3. Easy as you like. Vishal Kisku on the score sheet. Puts a number to his name, and in the blink of an eye, this game is running away far, far from Jamshedpur FC's reach. This is footballing excellence of the highest order from these boys in blue. The cut back, let's square his body up. Aniket Yadav being the provider. And in the end, Vishal just toe pokes it rather. Puts it wide of the keeper. Papata Sarkar, for all the hard work done in the first 20 minutes, has been completely outdone in the last 7 or 8 minutes or
Goal
so.
for the team Punjab FC. Jersey number 9, Vikas Kisku.
What a final this is turning out to be for Punjab. Remember, they've been quarter-finalists in the last 2 seasons. They came here with some purpose. The kind of football they've played, they've been plundering goals left, right and centre in all the phases of the competition. Put against a very good quality side in Jamshedpur. Still yet to see the involvement coming in from the likes of Sachin Singh, Hiran Gamba. Here's Rishikanta, he's got an overlapping run. Satyajit, Rishikanta lofts it forward towards Vikas Kisku, still in play. Here's Aniket, unleashes, defending for their lives now. Jamshedpur, still the ball finds a blue shirt. Karish, he's being pushed to go back. Back with Karish. Switches the play. Here comes. Struggling to win the ball back at the moment are Jamshedpur. It's been a complete annihilation. Usham finds Rishikanta. He's got 3 bodies in forward. Rishikanta leaches, hits the crossbar, and on the follow-up, back home brilliantly. Usham Singh, number 4 for Punjab FC, and what a performance this is. The game is well indicating for Punjab on a big final. They have put in a performance and a half here.
Goal for the team Punjab FC by jersey number 12, Usham Singh.
For all the luck they had in the first 15-20 minutes, JAMSHEDPUR certainly have fallen out of luck. Missed the crossbar a couple of times, and fortuitously at the right place, the right time, in an open net. There's nothing the goalkeeper could have done. The Bullion bench of Punjab Football Club. JAMSHEDPUR once again will have to play for their pride. Played in the RFDL last month rather. We came pretty close. Lost out in the semi-final to a very solid Classic FA side, and then went down in the third place playoff as well. A double change. Mars and Devjit is going to come on for JAMSHEDPUR FC. And Sachin goes out, and so does Shomik Das. And that right flank has been widely exposed. Marsh has come in place of Sachin. They need a goal back at the barest of minimums now, JAMSHEDPUR. They've been involved in quite a few one-sided affairs in the final round. Punjab, whenever they have scored, they have scored goals left, right and centre. Won the game 6-0 against FC Goa.
Jersey number 90.
So they were Delhi FC, they're absolute cleaners.
And jersey number 81, Mars.
And then in the knockouts, the semi-final was a tough game against a very good quality side in FC Madras.
And the jersey
Scored
number
most number of goals in
out. And jersey
group
number
stages.
9, Devjit in.
There's Zwala, who's again dropped in deep. There hasn't been any service for those leading the line for JAMSHEDPUR. And takes the touch and tries to take it back on the turn. And the whistle goes against him. Yes, JAMSHEDPUR. He's got 3-4 options waiting inside the box. Gets the cross in, a header. And this is the closest they've come. Here's Vikash. Here's JAMSHEDPUR. Again, that decision making. Could he have gone for the target? Here's JAMSHEDPUR once again, and this time has been kept out. We've got a couple of minutes left in the normal time, plus the stoppages. It's been one-way traffic for the entirety of the first half. Let alone not scoring goals. Even the back line hasn't been tested by Jamshedpur FC. Can they try and take this opportunity, try and put some pressure on the back four as well as the goalkeeper? Satyajit Das behind this one. Closer and in swinger. We'll have to wait and see how many minutes will be added on as stoppages. Have to make a double change inside the first set of 45. It goes to show the kind of performance, the kind of impression Punjab FC has had on the opponents. Here's Zoramdin. They've got the job done, taking all the sweet time in the world. Won't be in a hurry. Just play to the whistle. Zoramdin doesn't find the need to march forward. Decides to go back towards Vishwajit Yadav, who spreads it towards his left. There's no pressure from Jamshedpur. And decides to go long again. Ashish Lohar has been preferred from wide on the left. Has made those darting runs inside. Was taken on Shomik Das right throughout the first 40 minutes and has come out triumphs on most occasions. And throw in for Punjab. Into the second minute of the added on time. Would love to score a goal back here, Jamshedpur. But the ball is on the other side. Here's Punjab. It's been kept in that corner. They've struggled to win the ball back right throughout. And when they've got the possession, they haven't been able to make the most of it. Because the Punjab has been absolutely brilliant. And on the turn, this is a brilliant ball. Can he try and go forward? Here's Gopal Munda. And brilliant defensive work from the Punjab backline. And so Sham Singh. And there comes the half-time whistle. There's been one complete dominant performance from Punjab FC. They were knocking on the door in the first quarter and couldn't quite get past Ritabrata Sarkar. But when the moment arrived and the first goal went in, it's been all Punjab right through. 4 goals to the good in this all-important final here at the IGAS in Guwahati. Jamshedpur FC, when they come back for the second half, will have to hope for a miracle. So that's the halftime scoreline. Jamshedpur FC 0, Punjab FC 4. That's the halftime stats. It's a sorry story if you are a Jamshedpur FC fan. 70% of the ball to Punjab FC, 30% to Jamshedpur. 10 shots on target to just 1. And 2 substitutes having had to make those because the way the game was progressing. 6 tackles Jamshedpur FC have had to make. And 2 corners apiece and 3 offside flags. Been guilty, Punjab FC, and just 1 offside to Jamshedpur. In case if you have missed out on the action, this is how it panned out. After a couple of months, it's the day of the AIFF Under-17 Youth League Grand Finale. That the first one that could have gone in for all money. Then from the set piece, these were the chances they weren't able to convert in the first quarter. Ashish Lohar was in one fine form. A bit of a disturbance, a bit of interference from the goalkeeper, and sends it behind. They're put under pressure right from the very start. JAMSHEDPUR. Zeniket sending it wide off the target. And this one opened up nicely for the skipper. And just wide off the target. Latsangwala. We haven't seen enough of him. There's been hardly any plays in the other side, on the other side of the pitch rather. There's just 30% of the ball, and that all has been in their own defensive half. There's a good opportunity there for Rishikanta. Couldn't quite put it over. Was trying to lob it over. Ripabrata Sarkar. And that was ferociously struck. A free kick conceded just outside the box, and the goalkeeper was called into action once again. That was kept on target, but comparatively an easy save compared to what he had done in the last 5 or 8 minutes. And had 3 or 4 chances that could have been converted. Here's Ashish Lohar once again, and trying to make most of that left flank. That's the second one. It's the crossbar and went inside. Desperate attempt to get the clearance and couldn't quite get it done. And that celebration says the entire story. And then this one, the third of the afternoon. Maniket Yadav being the provider, and helped home by Vikash Kisku. And that picture, a happy one. The coach, Ramesh Gangaram. There have been a couple of instances where the ball has hit the woodwork and fortuitously either finding the back of the net or finding a blue shirt. And this one was tucked home by Usham Singh, who's had a very good game defensively as well as making those runs in the attacking third. So that's the halftime scoreline. Jamshedpur FC 0, Punjab FC 4. We should be back in about 10 minutes. Do stay with us for the start of the second half. Welcome back to all the viewers who've tuned in for the all-important finals being played here at the IGAS in Guwahati, Assam. It's been all Punjab in the first half. Made a change at about 40-minute mark. They've made a double sub with the start of the second half here. Jamshedpur. Rashid Toi has come on in place of Alvin Ishan. And Krishna Turu in place of Gopal Munda. All set for the start of the second half. Zero comeback for Jamshedpur FC. Half-time stats tell a completely different story. 70% of the ball has been enjoyed by the boys in blue. 30% to Jamshedpur. And resounding 10 shots on target, resulting in 4 goals. And just one shot taken by Jamshedpur in the entirety of the first half. It's been complete annihilation. And at the moment, we'll have to believe for most parts of it and try and get that goal and try and take the game towards Punjab. Here's Jamshedpur. Zwala. 1-on-1 with Ushan. He hasn't been tested so far. Vishwajit Yadav sends it out. For those of you who are joining us for the very first time this afternoon, this is the finals of the AIFF Under-17 Youth League, coming to you live from the Indira Gandhi Athletic Stadium in Guwahati, Assam. This is Junaid Ahmed bringing you all the live coverage. This is Punjab once again, trying to bring it forward. Hirangamba takes the touch, gets it back. Here comes Jamshedpur. Hirangamba couldn't quite showcase his physicality there. He was eased off the ball. It's going to be an astounding task for Jamshedpur FC to climb. It's just the sheer quality that Punjab has. They haven't allowed any sniff for Jamshedpur to come back into the contest. We're trying to lob it over the back line. Again, that press, that intensity moving forward to try and win the ball back. There's Jamshedpur, and plays it down the line towards Zwala. It stands up for options. Yes, Zwala squares it up towards the other side. This is much better. They'll have to try and bring in a bit more consistency to their game. It's a corner. First off the second half, an in-swinger towards the back post. Couldn't quite gather cleanly. Devjit. Swift movement. Brings it down and again gives it away far too cheaply. Here comes Punjab once again forward. This is much better. Takes the strike and puts it wide of the target. Akash Kisku, the man.
No miss passes, no miss passes.
It's Vishal Yadav, beg your pardon. Just got confused with the number on the back. Whether it's Vishal or Vikash, they've been absolutely marvelous whenever they have moved the ball up the pitch. Nicked away, robbed of the ball rather. Here's Zwala. Has got options. And squares it up. Not quite sure what he was trying to do there. Hirangamba had the license to go for the kill. Maybe the angle was slightly taking the ball away from the target. Was anticipating Ryan C to make that run.
You have the strength. Take a shot. Mama is coming for the rebound over there.
If you've heard Kazat saying, you have the strength. Go for the shot. Just in case if it rebounds, then Zwala will be there as the second option. Not a happy side there. Looks like that's going to be a forced change for Punjab FC. Karish Soram, the man, has been taken off the ground. Can't walk, will have to be carried off the pitch. And scored the first goal. Went straight in from the corner. An in-swinger floating into the back post. And since then on, there's been 3 more that have been added to the score line. From Punjab FC's perspective, it's going to be all about game management. They've put in the hard yards, they've got the hard job done. And it's all going to be about keeping the ball, enjoying the possession, and playing those passes. But the way the Punjab team has played, they won't just settle for a 4-goal win. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep coming forward and try and score a couple more before they can seal things off. Looks like Sayunba Singh is being readied. And he's going to come on in place of the injured Karish Soram. The whistle had gone up from Bhagwat Sundarji. He's had a good game. Has been in total control of things. He's had a couple of calls to make. There comes the replacement. Sayamba Singh has been called in place of Karish Soram. Jamshedpur Surging Hirangamba Suram to try and get in between the defense. That ball never arrived inside the box. And chances have been hard to come by for Jamshedpur FC. Haven't seen that link up between the defense, the midfield. The midfield has been totally non-existent right throughout the game. Nicked away by Jamshedpur, was under pressure from Aniket. Devajit, back with Devajit. Again, a missed pass. Punjab gets it. Goes with the back heel. Offside has been the call, and the flag goes up against Samir. Floats it forward. Here comes Jamshedpur. Takes a touch and pushes it back. And still in play. Here's Swala. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. And Marsh, the man with that cross. Not quite sure who that fell to. Had to strike it first time and couldn't quite give the direction properly. Much better move under the circumstances from Jamshedpur FC. That is something they'll have to try and keep doing. Here comes last one, Zwala! What a strike that was! Here's the crossbar and comes back in play. Gets across towards the back post. Oh my word! Mas was charging in. Shoot was the shout from the touchline. Shoot it was. The goalkeeper was beaten all ends up. But sometimes when it's not your day, it's not your day. Here's Satyajit Das with the corner. Floats in towards the back post and swinger. Is that taken? Looks like it has taken a blue shirt in the process. There's going to be another corner on the other side. Lal Sangzwala. Another ring swinger. Hirangamba couldn't quite keep the ball in play. Nothing significant has come in terms of the attack from Punjab FC in the second half. Doesn't matter. We've got the job done in the first set of 45. Here's Zwala. Marsh, beg your pardon, wins the ball back. Just at the right moment. Pushes it further back. Here's Devajit now. He controls it. Again, a missed pass. Here comes Punjab once again. Marching forward. Rishi Kanta Singh. They won't miss any chance of marching ahead. Punjab, they've dominated the game completely. We want to make sure they stay switched on for another 15-20 minutes or so. There's a lot at stake. We've got their eyes firmly on the prize. In fact, we've got one hand on the trophy. It's the battle for supremacy. It's a battle for glory. It's a fight for that crown. for all the hard work done in the last couple of months. And that will come to fruition in the next half hour. And again, Zwala pulls the trigger. Has that taken something on the way through? It looks like it has, I believe. Another corner. Trying to mount some pressure on that back line. But again, the goal seems to be far, far away from Jamshedpur FC's reach. Still got 30 minutes to go, a couple of quarters. And for that to happen or something to happen, they'll have to try and get a goal right here and right now. Here's Jamshedpur keeping the corner short this time. Lofts it in. Being pulled back by the ref. It was Jamshedpur ball. Here's Devajit. Tries to get it out of that clutter. A good movement of the feet. There's and again finding a red shirt. Does well to keep the possession. He puts it forward. Here's Mars. Trying his best to create something from the right side of the pitch. And strikes it first time. Doesn't get the connection. And again gives the ball away far too cheaply. Long ball pushed forward towards the other side of the pitch. Nagiason. Ryan C puts it out wide. A very happy bunch. They know they are half an hour away from that title. They've come close. They've made a couple of quarter-final appearances in the last 2 seasons. And this time, this is going to be the all-important trophy. There's Jamshedpur. Again venturing forward. He's got an option towards the left, an option arriving from the right. Zwala forced to push to the side. Floating ball inside the box. Does well to get in between the defense there. Worried look on the faces of the Jamshedpur bench, and rightly so. They've been completely outplayed. Here's Mars. He takes a touch. He gets the cross towards the back post, but Vishwajit Yadav makes himself gigantically big and collects that with absolute ease. Was the sound it made of the collision between those two. It was took by years. 63 minutes have been ticked off. The scoreline still reads 4-0 in favor of Punjab FC. Here's Agyasana. Pushes it forward towards Mars. Heavy first touch. Heavy touch rather, letting him down. And the goal has to come right at this very moment. A double change for Punjab FC. Boy coming on, as well as Shubham Gurung. It's Punjab once again. It takes a couple of touches and that allows the back line to assemble. Pushes the play towards the far left. It takes a touch, gets it inside the box, and squares it up. It has come off a red shirt. It's going to be a corner. It was a bad collision. Devjit Mujumdar is back on his feet now.
Let's go, Devjit, come on! Go, good set! Hey, पीछे का man check कर! Sana, number 8!
And spills it over. It's going to be a goal kick. They've been held in their tracks quite comfortably by Punjab. And clearly, they've been cut down on those passing options for the players playing further forward. For all the possession that they have managed in their own half, especially in the first set of 45. And the second half has been slightly better. Have been managed to get some shots away. Have made the goalkeeper work. But nothing as significant as the way Punjab played the first 45. Here they come once again. Takes a shot from outside the box. In trying to build out from the back. Again, taking a lot of time to push forward. You don't see those movements of the ball. Trying to get himself into those spaces from where they can affect the game. Haven't seen that enough. That has been a very obvious difference between the two sides. Whenever Punjab have got the ball, they know where their next pass is going to be. And that is something JAMSHEDPUR on the day have lacked. And otherwise, they've been a very quality side. Ashish Zagesana couldn't quite pierce. And again a collision. The man goes down. Not enough contact, says the ref. Zoram. They'll have to try and dig those reserve tanks now in JAMSHEDPUR. Maybe try and get a goal or two back. And leave it something for something in the last spin. It's Punjab meanwhile. Trying to get something from behind. Slides for it. Does well to win the ball back and releases early. There's Hirangamba in the center. Zwala making that run from the other side. And neither of the two getting to the end of it. Here's Punjab now on the turnover. Looking to march forward. Did manage to sneak in through. But the defense Quite alert to him. Does well to win the ball back eventually. Can they try and bring it towards the other side swiftly? Agyasana waits on it, shifts the play towards Ryan. Here's Ryan now. Satyajit doesn't find an option in front. Checks it back for Ryan. Back with Ryan. Zoala again dropping in deep. Just the way you've done right throughout. Here's Devajit. And chips one over. Finds a blue shirt. Here's Punjab. Outnumbered in the final third. Here's Punjab now. Rashid Kanta. And still with Punjab. An offside flag is up. That's a sumptuous finish. But the flag had gone up. We've still got about 20 minutes left. Still got about 20 minutes left plus the regulation time. And time is running out thick and fast for Jamshedpur FC. And trying to release Mars. Pretty assured on the ball are Punjab FC. It's playing those passes in their own half. Again, was waiting for that written ball. Rishikanta Singh. Have to try and do something different. Try and push the full-backs into those attacking positions. Spread out on the back line. And here comes Punjab once again. Rishikanta spreads it towards the right. Takes a couple of touches and that has allowed the back line to settle down. Lifts it towards the center. A header, a looping one, goes well over the target. Here's the Zoala, Mars. And again, that quality has been lacking. They haven't been able to stitch those passes together. Sometimes just gives you a feeling that they have been in some sort of urgency to try and release the ball as soon as they get one. Takes a touch. Jamshedpur. You can see the possession this time. Here's Punjab. Managed to nick it away. Can they try and swiftly bring it to the other side on the turnover? Here's Mars. Has he stayed onside? Oh no, it's been flagged offside straight away. The flag was up as soon as he received the ball. A drinks break. Nothing changes post the half-time score line. And it's still 4-0 in favor of Punjab FC. An opportunity for Kezad to have a quick word with his set of players, try and motivate him for one final time in this competition. They've done well. Slotted in Group K, played 10, won 8 of those 10 games, lost 2. Good to see some fans turning up. And pretty happy faces. Some pretty happy faces on a Wednesday afternoon, enjoying the beautiful game. Finished second in the group stage. Top of the group, the playoff round. And then in the final round, finished second to Muthoot FA. And the semi-final was a one-sided affair. Wasn't tested at all by the FIFA Talent Academy. It was a 5-0 in favor of Jamshedpur FC. Gopal Munda and Sachin Singh marched Hirangamba, scoring goals in the first half as well as in the second. Double change for Punjab FC. Imam Addison has come on, and so has Suraj Murmu. And now it goes Rishikanta Singh. Suraj Murmu with his first involvement, first touch. He's done well. Akash has been taken off. And Addison gets his share of the last 14 minutes. It's Punjab through Suraj Murmu. Again, trying to utilize those flanks. Here's Zwala. And still Zwala. Again, is dropped off. Rangamba still giving it a chase. Vishwajit was under pressure momentarily. And gets the clearance away. And it's Punjab now, once again. Has got an option towards the far left. Stayed on side. Decides to go all by himself. And more of a hope than conviction. Unleashes the shot from way out. Wasn't going to test Rita Das Sarkar from there on. And still Punjab. Gets it inside. A bit of a body check. He had a look at the ref. And that has been ruled in favor of Jamshedpur FC. 12 minutes to go, and Punjab would believe that they have got the job done here. It's been a very clinical performance. Hadn't had to do anything fancy in the second set of 45. Scored the goals and just sat back and enjoyed the possession. Just an example of how efficient Punjab have been. They haven't allowed anything, any time and space on the ball for Jamshedpur to try and pick out a pass or come forward. Here's Vishwajit under pressure. He's nicked away. Here's Lal Sangzwala. And again, could he have gone for the shot? And a bit of interference from behind and sends it out for a throw-in. Got 10 minutes and a thick bit left. Can Jamshedpur find themselves a solitary goal at least? Scored 40 goals in the group stages. Punjab 15 in the 3 games after in the final round. Scored 6 in the quarterfinals and the most important game against the top-notch side in FC Madras, scoring 3. Mohammad Shamil scored a brace, scored 1 in the 34th minute and 42nd minute for FC Madras. Yes, Punjab, meanwhile, he's gone down on the ground. Nothing, says the ref. Was it after he had played that ball? Here's Agyasana. He's under pressure. Just toe pokes it towards the other side, towards his left. He's got some space in front of him. Decides to go through and puts a lot of weight behind that one. Ashish Lohar scoring in that semi-final. And that was cancelled out by Shamil. Came from behind in the second half. The goal scored by Vishal Yadav at 47 and then Rishi Kanta Singh at the 77th minute mark. Maybe it's just the toughness of that competition that has kept them pretty much switched on for this final. And on the flip side, Jamshedpur have had a pretty easy run in the semi-finals. Of course, there's an absolute quality the side has. Scoring 5 past the AIFF FIFA Talent Academy. As Kazad, the head coach of Jamshedpur FC, JS Punjab, meanwhile, another venture forward. And takes the deflection, and that's going to be another corner for the boys in blue. 8 minutes to go, plus the normal time, plus the stoppages.
সুরাজ এই টাইমটাই মেন দরকার, ঠিক আছে? যখন বল বাইরে যাবে এই টাইমেতে তোর ক্যামেরা মেন দরকার, ঠিক আছে?
Header just over. Got numbers in their own half, doesn't have the options and to put the ball in front. There's Nagyasana. There's Mars. He's got an overlapping run from Lasangwala. Still Mars. And has been pushed down. And it's going to be a free kick at a perfect angle for somebody like Lasangwala. Can he keep it on target? Scored a brace in the semi-finals. Nearly scored in the second half as well. Nagyasana. Sets it up. Ryan keeps the ball in. Lost it inside the box. And there comes the first one. Something for Jamshedpur FC to cheer about in this final. Ryan setting up. Hiran Gamba. Floating header towards the left of the diving Vishwajit Yadav. A desperate dive in the end, but couldn't quite get anything on that. He scored in the semi-final and has scored in the final. Can they try and get one more? One more, Kazad would be saying. Here's Marsh now. And certainly You can see bodies committing forward. Nicked away by Punjab. Can they try and bring it up to the other side on the turnover? Nagyasana. Let's get an option in. Lal Sangzwala shifts it to the other side. Oh my word. He had stayed on side there. It was Ronaldo Singh, the man who was charging in from the back post. Had all the time in the world, rather. Could have taken a touch, probably. It's always easy in the hindsight. And that was a decent ball by Agyasana. Ronaldo. Here's Agyasana, who still wants to believe. Four more minutes after this. Can they give themselves some sort of a lifeline? It's going to be too much to ask for in the final few minutes of the game. And rolls his arm over. It's Punjab. It's going to be all about game management from here on. It's Mihir Savant. Easy collection. Yes, Punjab once again. And here's Jamshedpur. I would like to believe they've let it for far too late. And that was an easy call for the linesman. Vishal Yadav doesn't seem to be too comfortable moving. He's found to be stretching himself. He's been completely knackered. Nagyasana has been up and down on the pitch, especially in the second half. Ashish stops it, continues with the run. Gets himself into a shooting space, provides a delightful ball. That has taken something on its way through and has gone behind for another corner. They would just want to run down the clock now. There's Punjab once again. And shoots. I couldn't quite put his laces behind that one. Here's Jamshedpur. The other side is a shout. He's desperately crying for a switch in play. Unfortunately gets the ball back. Here's Jamshedpur. Agyasana on the ball once again. Doesn't have an option in front. He's been forced to push back. Back flicks towards Agyasana. He's got an option towards his right and Mars. Has he stayed onside is a question. Mars gets the cross in and that's put behind for another corner. And into the last minute. And gets a return ball. There's Ashish charging forward once again, one-on-one with the defense. Gets himself into a shooting space, provides a delightful ball on the other side. Everything was perfect with the move except the finishing. Nagyasana. There's Lal Singh Zwala. He's been robbed of the ball once again. I heard Kazad shouting from the touchline. They've been too soft in possession. They've lost out the ball on more than a few occasions. 5 minutes have been added on at stoppages. It's going to be long 5 minutes from Jamshedpur FC's perspective. Gives the ball away, invites a shot on the target. A man was there for the follow-up, but the goalkeeper making sure nothing slips out. Nick is off spaces towards the far left for Ashish Lohar to make that run. The ball was overplayed. And second ball is a shout. And Punjab gets themselves on the ball once again. Ashish. Quick switch in play towards the far right. He's got a couple of bodies in front, and again there you see that's been the hallmark of their game. They've been able to get themselves into those positions from where they have been able to provide that sort of a passing option, an extra passing option perhaps. Played like a well-gelled unit. There's a change for Jamshedpur FC. Soumya Soren is going to come on and he replaces Ryan. Three more minutes in the stoppages to go. Going through the motions now in the final few minutes. Punjab FC. And there's Punjab. Singh keeping the ball, and that's enough to get the job done. They're almost there. The dying embers of the match in the stoppages. Unfortunately, the ball finds a blue shirt, and a good backtracking. This knocks it out. Well, into the last minute. The game is probably to try and get the deficit down in the last quarter. We've come close on a couple of occasions and managed to get that one consolation goal. When Punjab haven't allowed them any sniff to come back. Time is up. The ref will have a hard look at his watch. And there comes the full-time whistle. The deserved crowned champions, Punjab FC. It was complete annihilation in the first set of 45, and that was enough on the day. JAMSHEDPUR FC couldn't quite recover from the capitulation in the back line. They tried their best in the second half, but Punjab were way too strong. Those goals flying in the first set of 45, and JAMSHEDPUR FC have had no answers for it. They've been quite consistent right throughout the campaign. Scored goals for fun in the group stage, scored as many as 40. And finished right on top of the table, qualified for the final round. Were involved in some of the high-scoring fixtures. And the knockouts in the quarterfinals. Knocked out Bengal Football Academy by 6 goals to 2. And the semi-final was a very tough affair with FC Madras, beg your pardon. And they came victorious. And on the big day, commiserations to Kazad and his side. Huge congratulations to Ramesh Gangaram, Vista's side. Nagani for one, ecstasy for the other. That's how it goes. We've been in the quarterfinals in the last 2 seasons, but this time making sure they grab that championship. And that's the full-time stats. That tells you the entire story. 65% of the ball to the winners in FC Punjab, 35% to JAMSHEDPUR, 10 shots on target, 4 for JAMSHEDPUR, 9 tackles for JAMSHEDPUR FC, 3 for Punjab FC, equal in terms of the number of corners taken, 4 offsides, and JAMSHEDPUR FC have been guilty of being flagged offside on 3 occasions. It's one ebullient side having fun, and they deserve every bit of it. They've played hard, they've won the games, they set pretty high standards when they have marched out there in the middle. The confirmation of the goal scorers. Karish Soram scoring from the spot. That was a brilliant goal. Lohar Ashish following up. Vikash scoring the third one, and then Ushram Singh. It was very well struck. Had the chances flying left, right and center in the first quarter. And couldn't quite convert a few. And Ashish Lohar, that's the second of the afternoon. Here's the woodwork and rolls it in. That just sort of opened the gates in terms of the goal scoring. Four goals in a space of 11 minutes. More decisive enough. Vikash Kisku getting their third. A very happy unit. They enjoyed every bit of it. And Usham Singh attacks the fourth one. Being fortuitous. Here's the crossbar and fell right in front of him. Vikash Kisku unleashes the trigger. Vishal Yadav, beg your pardon. There's Hirangamba trying to lay it off for Ryan C, making that run. That's where Samir was flagged offside. They had a couple of chances in the second half. Mars there trying to set up towards the other side. Then Lansung Zwala with that strike, rattling the crossbar. As Mars was really good when in the second half, and finally something for them to cheer about. Hirangama getting on the score sheet, giving some sort of a lifeline. They left it a touch too little too late. And had another opportunity towards the far post. Had a bit of time and space to try and take a shot, maybe take a touch. So that's the full-time scoreline. Jamshedpur 1, Punjab FC 4. And they are the crown champions of the AIFF Under 17 Youth League. Vishwajit Yadav leading the celebrations, leading the chants, the slogans. And that's one ebullient unit, Punjab FC. Been marvelous right throughout the campaign. Lost just one game in the group stage, 7 wins, 2 draws. Scored as many as 40 goals. It wasn't just about their goal scoring prowess, but the back line has been absolutely top notch. In the first 10 games, conceded only 4 goals. In the next round, scored 15 in the 3 games they played, and conceded just 5. And 4 of those 5 coming against the AIFF FIFA Talent Academy. And then they moved to the knockouts, where it was a one-sided affair against Bengal FA. Had a tough game against FC Madras in the semi-final. And the strikes from Lohar, Vishal Yadav and Rishikanta Singh making sure they get over the line and qualify for the all-important, the grand finale today. And on the day, everybody chipping in. 4 goals in 11 minutes. And that was just enough. A complete annihilation of Jamshedpur FC's chances of any comeback.
up the check of INR rupees 1.5 lakhs to be presented to the runners-up team of this match. And we would like to request Mr. Dujay sir to kindly give away the check to the runners-up team.
Captain JAMSHEDPUR, first runners-up.
And we would like to invite the captain of Jamshedpur FC to come forward and collect the check. And also I would like to request all the team members to collect the medals. Requesting all the team members of the runner-up team join us on the stage and to collect the medals.
एक्सक्यूज मी तो सर को मिडिल होने बोलिए सर को बस 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 ओके ओके ओके
Last but not the least, we would like to present the check of INR 5 lakhs for the winning team of this AIFF U-17 Elite League 2024 and 2025. To present the check to the winners, I would like to request Mr. Hiren Gogoi sir to kindly give away the check. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, give them a huge round of applause. They are the winning team of this AIFF Under-17 Elite League 2024 and 2025. Everybody put your hands together for this winning team. And of course for the winning captain of Punjab FC. Many congratulations to the team Punjab FC. And now I would like to request all the team members to collect the medals. Join us on the stage to collect the medals, all the team members of Punjab FC. Everybody join your hands and cheer them up, come on. This is the winning team collecting their medals. Punjab FC, many, many congratulations once again. Of this match has arrived. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have been waiting for. Champions of AIFF Under 17 Live 2024 and 2025. To confer the trophy to the winning team, I would like to request Mr. Keitano. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request Mr. Keitano to kindly present the trophy to the winning team, Punjab FC. Everybody join your hands. बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन।
Thank you. Social manager, please.
फोकस करूं वामोस पे भाई कौन से कैमरे सीन कैमरा अरे अपना
हो गया
वीडियो
पहले कैमरा
वामोस
ले लो
वीडियो
guys please come here
वामोस
रनर सब टीम इसका सर्टिफिकेट लेना उठा लो एक रनर सब टीम प्लीज
देखना दी वामोस चाहिए सिग्नेचर तो नहीं है
राइट टू नेक्स्ट
थोड़ा पीछे
ठीक है हाँ या थैंक यू
हमने कवर फोन को यार
वीडियो लो मैं इसको दो ना दो इसको दो